Hey, we're on week 13. We're getting there. We're almost done with the semester. So you've been doing great. We're going to press on. We're going to finish strong. And actually this week we have a fairly, I would say an easy week because our root word is very familiar to you. It's hyper. It's a Greek prefix that means above or beyond it all. And our four words are also fairly familiar, I would believe. So we have hyperactive, excessively active. Usually this term is used to describe little kids that just don't sit still. They run and play and go and go and go until they drop into bed at night. And their parents will describe them as hyperactive. Also, if you or anybody actually eats a lot of sugar, that sugar will give you a sugar high in your blood, and it makes a person hyperactive. So they just zing, 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 zing until they just drop. So hyperactive is excessively active. Then we have hyperbole, which means extreme exaggeration. If I said, I'm so hungry I can eat an elephant. Well, you know what I mean because my exaggeration communicates what I'm trying to say. And it makes it really clear that I'm very hungry. But of course, I can't literally eat an elephant. So you have the exaggeration. It's a hyperbole. And it's one that we'll study in literature as a literary device, and will authors and writers use hyperbole to communicate a point. So then we have hypertension, which is the medical term for high blood pressure. And the last one is hyperventilate. Sometimes when people have panic attacks, they start breathing very rapidly and deeply. And the result of that is that the body takes in too much oxygen, so you get lightheaded and you pass out. So what people need to do when they are hyperventilating is they put their head between their knees, or they have a bag, paper bag, and they breathe in and out of that paper bag, because they're controlling what is breathed in, and when they breathe out, of course, it's carbon monoxide. Breathe in, not carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Good grief. So they breathe in the carbon dioxide, and then breathe it back in the bag, and breathe it in, and it controls the amount of oxygen that the person's getting, and it allows them to not pass out. So our root word is the Greek prefix for above, beyond it all, and it's hyper. Then our first word is hyperactive, excessively active. Second is hyperbole, extreme exaggeration. Then we have hypertension, which is the medical term for high blood pressure. And then we have hyperventilate, which is to breathe rapidly and deeply. So these four new words are going to be combined with our words from last week. And of course, our root was scribe or scrip, which was a Latin verb meaning to write. So our first word was conscription, enforced enlistment of persons especially for military service, like the draft. Then we had circumscribe, which was to clearly limit the range or activity of something, to draw a line around or to surround with a boundary. We had inscription, which was something permanently written, engraved, or printed, particularly on a building, a coin, a medal, or a piece of currency. It also could be a dedication that would be put into a book or a work of art. And then we had proscribe, which is to forbid as harmful or unlawful, to prohibit. Sorry, I got tongue-tied on that one. Proscribe is to forbid as harmful or unlawful, to prohibit. So you're going to take these 8 words, and the same as every other week, you are going to drop the right word in the right sentence on Canvas. And then you'll want to check to make sure you've got them right. So you're going to check your own work. And of course, same as always, you're going to bring your notes in to class on Monday and you'll get the points for that. So I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.